Alexa, what time is it?
The time is 6:15 a.m.
Alexa, what's today's date?
It's Thursday, September 7th.
Okay, day 118 of my health and fitness and weight loss transformation. Be back. Okay, guys, so this morning, nothing in particular. I came across my mind last night and early this morning. You know, the question came to me about, are we having fun? You know, can weight loss and health and fitness be fun? You know, because I've been covering serious topics lately, and I forget to kind of, think about, it can be fun, meaning that you can get some enjoyment and I will even say pleasure, out of daily exercise and losing weight. Just depends on what your mindset is and what your thoughts about it can be. And so I say that because yesterday I was on the topic, am I tough enough? Or being tough, weight loss being a tough thing, but can it be fun as well? So when I got off camera and I was finished with my video yesterday, I continued my exercise and I flipped on my music and I started to dance and move and work out, and yeah, it was fun. It's as simple as that. You can find some fun in doing what you have to do to get these pounds off. I'm a throwback, guys. I'm older than a lot of you, but at the age of 58, I don't know if you can remember, but there was a exercise guru. My name is kind of it's eluding me right now, but he used to have Dancing with the Oldies, and he was a fun type of character. So if you guys know his name, I can't. Let me see if I can ask. Hey Alexa, who was the Dancing with the Oldies fitness instructor?
This might answer your question. Robert Simmons.
Yeah, Robert Simmons, aka Richard Simmons. That's who that was. So Alexa, turn up to 8. Yeah, so that's who it was, Richard Simmons, Dancing with the Oldies. And so, if you watch some of the commercials that he produced during that time, people were dancing to old music and they were having fun. So yeah, I just answered my own question. Can you have fun doing fitness? And I said, yeah, you can. I think if we approach that in a fun way, I think, it won't be such a grim task whenever you go at it. So, and then also depending on what you like to do too, it can always be fun. Things like I'm sure people who have other types of sports have fun doing them. One moment. So yeah, can weight loss be fun? Those are things that we have to think about. It's having fun as we're trying to get this weight off. It's like I say, it depends on what you like and what's in your being to be. It's like you get exercise out of anything. I know when I was a kid, we used to ride the bikes and things all the time, but I discovered skateboards. So skateboarding was a big thing for me back then. Wasn't all that great at it. I mean, I could do it and did it quite a lot. I could ride the skateboard. I wasn't too much of a trickster, but I do remember being able to go places on that skateboard and it being a lot of exercise and a lot of fun. These days, you know, they make skateboards. Some people are riding them. I like the big ones that they have look like surfboards, but I don't think that I could ride one of those because any kind of fall would cause an injury to me that it's slow to recover. So that would be one thing. But you know, maybe like I like, if you know, I like the beach and being around the water. You know, what you call boogie boarding, or I'm not surfboarding type, but I could have done that when I was younger. That looked like that would have been a lot of fun. You know, I'm just trying to think about some skiing. You know, skiing, if you were a skier in the snow, I'm sure that you burn a lot of calories doing that. Definitely swimming. I am a swimmer. I love to swim, so I know I have a lot of fun swimming. So, you know, that type of thing. What else can there be? You know, badminton, any type of stuff that cause you movement. I do, you know, like I got the tennis balls and stuff like that. I'm still gonna introduce something that I gotten picked up. If you go back to some of my videos, if you listen to my videos about my brother and how he has helped me through this journey, then you know that he's into something that I'm about to bring to the channel, and you'll see it one day. So that's one. That's something else. You know, boxing can be fun. Martial arts definitely is fun for me. Wrestling. What else? You can name it. I mean, it's, you know, baseball, football, anything. Trampoline. So yeah, you can have fun. I think we all know that. So yeah, I've got an apparatus here. I'm not gonna pull it out. That you can put on the ground and you can twist with. It looks like a skateboard, but it's not. But right now, I don't feel in terms of capable of doing that one. So I don't want to, I don't want to break it. Two, I don't want to slip up and fall. It requires a little bit of balance. So, excuse me, guys. So yeah, I mean, anything. You could get out and fly a kite, and you know, run with the kite or move with the kite. You still got movement. So yeah, can weight loss be fun? Yeah, I think so. You know, I mean, you guys got anything to add? You know, leave a comment below and tell me about some of the things you find fun about it. And then also, it could be determined as to, you know, what day we catch one another on, you know. If you're feeling good about it, you know, it's like I said, I put some music on and finished up my workout, and it instantly just was fun. You know, listen to some music that I hadn't listened to in a while. Yeah, I found some fun in that. So that's it on that, guys. I'm just doing some basic exercises today. Not a whole lot of extra, just to continuance and doing, you know, what I'm trying to do in the moment. My focus in my workout continues to be, I'm trying to get in the zone each day. Probably should do a little more stretching sometimes. Kind of help the stiffness. So yeah, we're in 118 days of this weight loss journey. So I'm thinking about some other types of things that I can do. I'm kind of trying to incorporate some of that into even right now. Just thinking about coming across some things that come across my mind sometimes. Maybe sitting down at a table and talking to you guys about it. Things that I have on my mind, whether it's food or you know, some of the food choices. Maybe it'll be food, I don't know. That I'll sit down and do some table videos about some of this, or even some more in-depth subjects, guys, I haven't really hit on, because the topics that I can probably expound on will go from fasting knowledge and intermittent fasting knowledge as well. Not so much as far as the fitness is concerned, even though it's a part of what I do, but it's not that's not really a subject that I can, and then maybe it will be, but right now I'm trying to focus on the areas of weight loss more so than the areas of other different types of areas, you know, in terms of what I'm doing. And if I can get some comments and discussion about it, maybe there'll be topics that in the future, you know, I'll go, and if I don't know anything about or know a little bit about, I'll talk a little bit about them, or then maybe we'll do some research and study, and we'll put that in there. So, you know, stick with me, guys. You know, it's like I said, right now I'm in a period of what I say is continuance, but it's, to me, it's still the beginning. You know, I have certain goals, guys, and one of my goals is right now is to get to that mark of 300 pounds, flatline, 299 to start over. So I haven't weighed myself in a minute, guys. I'm gonna be stretches of periods of doing that, because, you know, that's not my primary focus. I can tell you that these clothes that I'm starting to wear are really fitting me better, and also some are fitting baggy. Pants are starting to fall off. So yeah, that's how I'm measuring that, and it's okay, because you know, numbers for me are significant, but I don't know, they're milestone at best for me. Meaning, like I said, if I can hit the 300 and I hit below that, those are my marks, you know, because I've had so much to lose. So, and I still have so much to lose. So that's gonna be where we go with that one. So guys, we're gonna keep this one short, and we're gonna keep it sweet. That was on my mind this morning, and I thought, you know, let's look at a different angle at this, and let's just talk about it a little bit. So don't be surprised if you get a couple of shorts with the comedy type situation. Maybe, we'll see. So guys, go over to my channel if you would, hit the like button on this video. Watch my videos, guys. I'm just getting started, so I'm putting out shorts that are related to what I'm doing each day, and mostly hopefully that will help people come to my channel. The other thing is that it's for enjoyment, so it's another part of having fun. So go over there and binge watch them, if you will. Take a look at them, see if you have some fun with them, and every once in a while I'll throw a little bit of serious subject matter into the short, but my shorts are going to really be more fun type thing. So go have a positive day, guys. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video. Okay, guys, I decided I'm going to take a little break, since today's theme, this is day 118, since today's theme, sort of like a fun, give myself a little bit of outing. Not too much, guys. Still gonna just walk to get my mail, but I thought I'd do a interior walk of this park and talk about it a little bit. That would be a little something fun for me. So let me start away. I want to show you something right quick. Okay, guys, so before I get started walking the park, as you can see, that's the X marks the spot. So this tree that I've got in front of my home, it's been condemned. So they're gonna go ahead and cut it down. So I don't know whether or not they'll plant another one, or I'll have to plant another one or do something different. I don't know if I want to. I'll start looking at some landscape stuff to see if I want to do something different. Okay, guys, so I'm moving towards the interior of the park. The area I want to show you guys is basically just a children's area. So you're looking at the pavilion, guys. This is where people usually come and set up and have their little parties and things. To enjoy themselves. And also people come and sit under here to get some shade. We come to get some shade in here, and it has some benches and whatnot. So haven't been in here in a while, but yeah. So I know first year moved up in here, guys, the kids come and they mark the tables up like they normally do. And then if you're looking above up here, as you can see, the glass is all busted out. So one day I came out here and I saw a bunch of kids and I kept hearing this crashing and stuff. So they were sitting up there just throwing rocks and stuff up to bust it. So that wasn't good. So that's gone. Just can't have anything these days. But you have another bench on the outside of the perimeter. You're probably hearing children's area where you're hearing slides and stuff. I'm not gonna show that. So there's a barbecue pit. They got a couple of these set on this side. I don't know if they have them anywhere else, but I'm in the interior of the park instead of walking the perimeter. So shade trees, people come here and sit under the trees with blankets and things. So I would say, looking at this park, guys, this park is probably about the size of 3 football fields. If you put them side by side, the interior of the park, about 3 football fields, but it's about the length of an actual track. If you're walking, except for the perimeter, maybe a little bit longer. I should put on my pedometer or something and walk around and see. So there's another bench. So guys, so here's the basketball court. Going into the basketball court now. So there's a bench on the outside of the basketball court. You can see that side of the basketball court is where I usually shoot. When I do come to shoot, I like that side in the morning because if you go on this side where I'm at right now, what happens is the sun is already automatically in your eye. So, you know, and I let the kids and other people shoot hoops in the evening, afternoon, anything afternoon and evening. If I don't get on the court, you know, around the times I'm getting up, try not to wake my neighbors. It's seated so they can't, unless you're doing a lot of screaming and hollering, which some of the kids do during the evening time. It's empty now. Then you can get away with quietly shooting over here, sub 6 a.m. or whatever. But I usually, you know, if I shoot, it'll be 6:30, 7. I'm not making a lot of noise. And then a lot of times, guys, I'll do movements around the perimeter of the court. So I'll take it and I'll walk this circle. So I'll be doing like some side to side jogging, just back and forth. Get here up at the top and I'll just sort of do like some dry shooting, you know, with my hands and stuff, getting used to the motion. Not a basketball player, but you know, that type of stuff. And you have a place to sit your stuff, sit. And sometimes I'll just come around and when I'm shooting and stuff, guys, when I'm in shape, I try to shoot to hit the basket from different angles. So yeah, so over here on this other side, you have this bench. Then you have a bench over here that is in the, so you have a walkway too, guys. So this is the walkway. I'm not going all around the walkway. this is just a leisurely kind of walk to kind of get you guys some understanding as to what this park is looking like. So over here in the far corner, that's the tennis court way on the other side. So we're moving towards that, but you get this bench right here that can have shade on it and stuff. People will come sit over here. They had a block where they had a barbecue grill, but I think they removed it because the trees, it has trees on either side of it, and I think they don't want to get any fire going. So you go along the way and you come across another bench. This is benches kind of 20 feet, 30 feet. Every other 30 foot, there's some place to sit. Then there's trees, of course, and residential stuff. So this is an open field, continued. So I'm trying to stay away from the other side, the children's spot. So, and then you got shade, and then you walk around. People walk around in the evening time here, and they kind of get the shade that they get and stuff. So I'm in the shade now, guys. I'm gonna enjoy a spot of water. So you don't see, I guess it would be nice if they had a shade tree for one of the benches, but usually the benches are sitting out. I don't see a bunch of trees to block the benches from the sun on either side. There may be a couple. So alongside of the portion I'm not going to show you guys is where the children play, but they have pavilions on both sides of that for the parents to come, have a seat, and watch the kids in comfort. Now that is shaded. That's a pretty good thing that's there. So that's shaded. So there's a circle that you can either take a shortcut, walk through, or just kind of walk around. It has walkways up to the park on each side, on all four corners. So yeah, so here guys, they have the you know, clean up after your dog bags and stuff, and they keep those full, guys. I used to walk my dog, and I was able to use some of these, so that was good. When I had my dog, he liked this park. When I had the dog, when I first got him, he was a puppy. You know, they told us not to. You don't want to put him. He was, you know, he was the standard 6 weeks or more, 8 weeks, I think we got him. After, it might have been a little more than that, weaning him off his mom. We didn't want to, because this is a park where they walk dogs, so you don't want him catching parvo. So there's a bench, as you can see, coming out. So that's a place to sit. But it's at the hot spot. So if you see, you know, you're looking around now, we're coming around the park. So that's a hot spot. Usually you don't see a lot of people sitting there, but what you will see is people who come out here, the kids, they'll use this park for practice, for soccer, and like I said, to run drills sometimes. Football and baseball. Sometimes you'll get out and hit some balls. It's wide enough and it's big enough that you could field some balls without running into anybody. So this is the stuff. I seen this kid come up in here with his 4-wheeler, and he just looked like he was getting ready to do damage, and he did. So he cut a trail through the park. Just another thing, you just can't continue to have stuff. So it's a bench on this side coming up to the tennis. So tennis is in the open, and during this time of day it's heated and hot. So I use this court. When I use it, it'll be right before noon or right around noon, because right around noon you don't have that high heat, and it's fenced in, which is nice. And it's starting to crack over years of use, but it doesn't have big divots. But they take care of this park pretty nice, so if stuff goes wrong, they usually come out and they fix it. I remember some kid took his BB gun. Let me see if I can see these lamps. He was shooting out all the lamp posts and stuff like that. Just, you know, home training guys. I don't know what's wrong with people. They don't train their kids. So come around here and you'll see the tennis court again. So it's a nice tennis court. Come out here. Now on this tennis court, you know, kids come out here, guys, and all types of culture of kids. Sometimes they'll find that this spot is the best spot to practice stuff. So you'll see them over here, and you can catch them practicing for some type of dances and stuff that they do in their culture. Sometimes they'll full out dressed, and that's a nice little show. Sometimes you get to just get a basket, a picnic basket or something, and come out here to observe. Sometimes you know, also it has lights, so you'll find the kids come out here, and what they'll do is they'll play volleyball. They'll set a net on top of the net. So they set up a higher net, and they'll have a volleyball thing going. Some of them use it at night for tennis. I've even seen kickball and stuff like that over here. Fun stuff, you know. So that's another outlet to go out, come in and go out. So yeah, so then you have the pathway. So I'm gonna walk the pathway so you can kind of see. I'll see if I can get up on this tree that has the damage. So yeah, that's the other side of the tennis court. So this is the shady side when it's evening time. So that one bench is the only one I see in the open that gets that type of shade. So you'll see a lot of people come over here and they'll sit that bench, and they'll sit the benches in the little settings in the pavilions that are adjacent to the children's playground, which is where I'm at now. So you can see, you know, they keep that up really well. People are respectful. They don't let the dogs come and defecate in that area. Because I haven't seen it, because I see people here, they bring the kids all the time and haven't seen any stoppage or any problem with it. We've also seen where they have slides. They have, you know, your normal playground type stuff. They have rock formations, different things for climbing, that type of stuff. You know, bike racks, that type of thing for you to kind of, you know, park your bikes and stuff. So this is the path. It's a further path going on that way. So we'll come around this side and we'll get to the tree. So you have a tree area, guys. This here looks like it's some type of a crabapple tree, maybe? I don't know. Yeah, looks like it's a crab. Let's see if I can see. I don't know what those are. Or is that some type of a nut? I don't know. Guys, if you know what that is, leave a comment down. I think I'm gonna say crab apples. Or it looks like a plum tree, but I don't think so. If this was a plum tree, they'd probably rate it by now. So guys, here you go. You have the massive oak trees, and I see the branches where the branches have been falling. It's kind of dangerous, you know, if you ask me, but I guess the park, you know, they don't have a problem. So they come and they cut them. So I've got twin trees, but I know when we moved here, that was it. I bought this property new, and so I will show you a little bit. So they have a little walkway seating that's around. This is sort of like, you don't see it anymore, but they used to have a hopscotch for the kids, and this is like a foam rubber step mat, but it used to be painted where they had hopscotch and stuff like that. Don't have that anymore. Yeah, so they have benches around the perimeter of that part of the park, of the playground, so you can sit in one of them, and it really has a lot of shade. I've seen people do that too. It's more of the tree. Yeah, so they have water fountains. You know, and then like I said, people come here, of course, they're here and they're enjoying their la-la. You get a lot of that sometimes, but for the most part, they kind of keep to themselves. It's almost like they don't want, you know, any attention and stuff. So there, yeah. So I'm under this tree, and I say it's massive. So, you know, I don't hope it doesn't do anything to fall or kill anybody, but the park guys came out here and they cut some of the branches. I can see that on this one especially, because that's where it fell. It was down here, you see some of the leftover. So that's it, hold on.